What's up, y'all? This is Brad. It is full moon in Leo time, and I'm sitting out here in the parking lot looking at the moon in the foreground. And I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to use this random tarot card generator to produce a reading. Um, if this reading resonates for you, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and let's get into it. The Hierophant. Okay. Hierophant energy. Number five. I, so in this random tarot card generator deck, it only pulls major arcana cards. So this major arcana energy of the Hierophant, I have actually been feeling this. So this may be a lot of my energy kind of coming through. Um, I think that this energy of the Hierophant is Taurus energy. This energy around kind of self worth, I'm getting. And perhaps your environment is challenging, presenting challenges to your um, your self worth identity, like how you value yourself. And so perhaps there are things that are happening around you that don't necessarily see yourself the way that you see yourself. So, like, perhaps it is family, friends, or coworkers who aren't necessarily um, buying into the identity that you have. I'm seeing the three crosses, and I'm seeing, the three individuals here, the the Hierophant, and then the two that he is doing his alchemy with. Um, but the five up there is calling out to me too. Um, when I think of five, like in numerology, I think of like conflict. So this kind of overarching energy. I think perhaps there are some um, long-standing conflicts. This is like a conflict with someone perhaps who you had a long relationship with. That's the overarching energy. Let's see what's going on in the day to day. The moon, okay, and so, kind of right now, what you're feeling is the moon. Things are coming to a head, like the secrets are coming out, something is being revealed, something that was hidden before. And this is kind of like the harvest energy. So, a lot of things that have kind of been going on for a long time are really kind of coming to the surface, seeing that crab come out of the water. And it's that kind of energy of like coming to the surface. Everyone is like howling. Perhaps there are two dogs. I'm getting two people who were born the year of the dog, so 1982, um, or before that, 1970, 1958, 1996, I think, maybe year of the dog. But I'm getting two dogs kind of having like some type of conflict, right? uh, this full moon there is very strong. Of course, we have the full moon right now in Leo. So perhaps this full moon is really, it's the timing of this Hierophant type of energy. So something there with the Hierophant and the full moon is happening. I'm getting this moon about the timing. It's about moon cycles. So right now is the time. It's the time of this kind of Hierophant energy. So perhaps this is the time to really, show up in the Hierophant energy, in this kind of strong moral energy. And we have the Lovers. So in this position, I feel like this is saying, you have this angel that is here to help. The angel is here to provide, you know, the everything that's needed. So um it's a very interesting reading. It resonates very, strongly with, for me, I have, of course, my son at the very end of Aries. So, and I know in real life, um, for me, that energy comes in very Taurus like energy. I'm on the Aries Taurus cusp. So perhaps if you're a Taurus, that resonates very strongly with you. We saw the Moon card, which is Piscean energy. That may also um, be one of your strong placements. For me, I actually have the Sun right there on the Taurus cusp, Moon in Pisces, and then we have the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. And so I think here we're seeing that this is kind of the divine stepping in to the and I'm getting like the higher mind kind of coming through to guide you. So I think this is a lot about being in tune with your divine guidance at this time, and perhaps how you flow through conflicts, how you flow through things that are um, particularly challenges, right? And this it's definitely giving me like 333 energy. There's like um, I'm seeing like the three characters in each of these cards, in the Hierophant, in the Moon card with the two dogs and the crab, and with the divine masculine and feminine here in the Lovers card, that kind of twin flame energy, and the angel. So this is it's really really interesting. um I I think, like I said, there's like a timing aspect, and like the time being now to perhaps, you know, tap into, um, and perhaps it's like not really anything for you to do. This is like, it almost feels like kind of awakening energy. It's really, really like it's really nice. I feel like there's um, a lot of kind of Venus energy coming through too. So perhaps this is like, you do something like groom yourself really well, and you begin to feel like it kind of changes you, and you begin to even feel a bit um, a bit different. There's a lot of color in this card, with the angel having this green and red, or green and orange hair. So I'm also seeing, like, it may be that thing of like do your hair, and like it really changes like you in the 3D, and then allows you to kind of connect to, you know 5D higher energy, in a sense. And this may be in the sense that, it may be in the sense of kind of a love relationship. It may not necessarily be that, because for me, I'm feeling more of like a family kind of energy. um let's see, the star, so healing energy. Again, with the star, I get timing, and I'm really feeling this like in, kind of fourth house placement, like kind of in the home. So it's this thing about, this healing energy within the home. So I think that may be a guidance, and to tap into like kind of self care, tap into, um, you know, making efforts to kind of heal, improve things that are happening within the home, right? And I also see this as kind of like outcome energy as being like the star being like kind of enlightened in a sense, which I think is really, really nice. Um, yeah, if you and so before I go, I'll point out the ibis there, which the ibis kind of represents that intellectual intellectual kind of wisdom and knowledge, intellectual energy. Again, like the higher mind, that bird there in a tree. Take note if you have seen if you notice a bird in a tree, because now that I'm thinking about it, today I was looking out the window at a bird in the tree, and that's not something in this particular window where I saw a bird is not something that kind of comes to me all the time. So kind of seeing that and now seeing it here in this card, it really stands out to me. So I think there is like this kind of enlightening that is happening, which is really, really cool and amazing. Let me know if you guys enjoyed that reading. I'm going to do one more for you guys, but give me a like, a thumbs up, a share, a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. This is LaBrad. Ahala.